Storm Station forecast with meteorologist Malcolm Byron.
Happening now, it's a continuation of the same stormy story. Daily thunderstorms resulting in cooler afternoons. In fact, on some days, we've seen high temperatures held back in the 80s entirely. But this is what's to come. More spotty shower and thunderstorm activity, and that's going to mean less heat relief moving forward. But there's a transition period to get to that hotter and drier pattern, and it's going to involve kind of a mixture of what we're dealing with now and what we will eventually see later. Tomorrow and Thursday, those are going to be our transition days where, as I don't think we're going to see widespread rain, we'll get more isolated variety showers and storms. And whereas we could get very warm before the rain gets going, there's still a little bit of heat relief out there, but it may be one of those scenarios where not everybody gets in on the rain-cooled air. That's what we're dealing with in the next couple of days. For now, we're still under the influence of this upper-level trough, providing a trigger for shower and thunderstorm activity. That is the axis of this trough, where it is centered, and it's not too far away, and it's to our west, but that's important because typically you see the majority of the shower and thunderstorm activity on the eastern side of these trough axes. And that's precisely where we see the majority of shower and thunderstorm activity at this hour. It's not raining at every point. It's not a constant rain, but we do have a pretty healthy scattering of storms on the radar. This is a look at Futurecast. And as we move into the evening hours, notice the activity persisting for a little bit. But by, let's say, 8 o'clock, closer to sunset, with the loss of daytime heating, those storms should collapse. And we actually see skies clear in the overnight hours, waking up to a fair deal of sunshine tomorrow. And then we charge up our atmosphere, popping the lid on the atmosphere again. But notice fewer showers and storms, about 40% of us seeing measurable rainfall then, and then the activity does quiet down after dark or so. Then moving into the rest of the Storm Station 7-day forecast, things start to heat up. So for tonight, 74 degrees, clearing skies with some spotty showers and thunderstorms. Just a few lingering showers into the evening. Tomorrow, of course, isolated thunderstorms possibility, as we just showed you, 92 degrees with about a 40% rain coverage. Now, let's show you what it looks like after that temperature-wise. I mean, we're talking 92 tomorrow for the high, also 92 on Thursday. How about 94 degrees on Friday and Saturday? So continuing to allow that heat to climb, but there's humidity on top of it. And notice feels like temperatures getting into Friday and Saturday, right around 105, 106, 108 will prompt a heat advisory, and we could be close to that, so we'll have to stay tuned to see whether or not we do get any of those heat alerts. There's a look at your Storm Station 7-day forecast. This is a classic summer one, where there's not a lot of change from day to day, but there are some minor fluctuations, especially with regard to rain chances. Notice moving into the weekend, those rain coverage is much lower. 20% of us seeing measurable rainfall for most days, Friday and beyond. Even that might be a stretch on some days, but only spotty activity out there. And moving into next week, that pattern hardly budges. We'll take a break on the news at 4 o'clock. Brittany's back with more news right after this.